Hi, Dini. Hey, Colton. Pangit yung signal ko, ano? Dini Lifestyle in America, how are you? Hello from Chicago. Bernard. Ang pangit ng signal natin, ano? I'm doing fine, sis Dini. How are you? Yeah, I see that, Colt. What's going on? How's everything with you? Oh, I'm breaking up. I think it's my signal that's really bad. I'm gonna move somewhere. I'm just gonna sit down here. What about now? Is it better? Oh, hey Cheryl, hi. Is it better now? Okay, well, it's good to hear from you again, Colton. So, Colton, can you hear me well? Day Cheryl, okay na ang voice ko. Hey, Dini, so I heard that Atlanta's been raining today. Look, mine is grainy on my phone. Okay na, okay na. Thank you, Bern. Everything's okay, Dai. We just got home from the physical therapist for Lola's session for today. And she's tired. So after her session, we went to get coffee from the cafeteria. And I drove her home so she can rest. She said if I felt like I would like to go to the park today, that she'll just go with me and then she'll just sit in the car and take a nap while I go for a walk, but I don't want to do that to her. So I just took her home so she can, rest properly in her bed. So so far that's what's going on with our day today. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, I'm not sure why it's like that. Cheryl, can you hear me? Bernard said that he can hear me. Colton, can you hear me well? Hello, Mar TV. How are you? Yes, si Lola, very, siya. Lola is she's very kind. And, if I want to go for a walk, she's okay with it. Sometimes, the whole week I don't go anywhere. She'll tell me, go somewhere, walk. Hey, Zumiko. Hola, amiga. No problem, Bern. I know the time is different between you and I, so I understand you don't have to stay that long. You can't stay that long. Oh. Shout out everyone from Hi Troy, hello again. Hey Troy, is my volume okay? Is my audio okay? Can you hear me? Because Dini Lifestyle America said she can't hear me well. So Sis Pinoy, nag-ano din ako, kasi yung WH ko, gumano na talaga siya. Yeah, the video isn't too clear. I believe our internet here is not very good. Zamaica is from Mexico, right, Zamaica? Okay, okay. Troy said my video is not looking great, so it could be my internet to Sis Denny. Danny boy, hi Danny. Danny boy. Anong nakita mo dyan, Danny boy? Blurry naman yung picture na yan. Maybe I'll restart it. You think I should start over? So how's everybody's day going today? No problem, Danny. Thank you so much for dropping by. Let me check, Danny boy, if na... Uy, Danny boy, hindi pala ako nag-sub sa'yo. Mag-sub na ako sa'yo. Hindi ako nakasukli, booking. Okay, Troy. Uy, dahil Cheryl. Ano? Patay ako nito, Danny boy. Hindi pa naman ako marunong kumanta ng Danny boy. Nagko-comment pa ako sa'yo. Bakit ganun ang nangyari? No? Siguro feeling ko nag-sub ako tapos hindi pala. Yung sa umulan sa disyerto. Oo nga, 'di ba? I think nangyayari 'yan minsan na you think, after you like and you comment and then you just go back without clicking the sub, because sometimes you think, it's all done, but then you did not do the most important thing, sub, and then hit the notification bell. I mean, I know it happened. That happened to me, and this is another example. Hi, Miss! So, ngayon, Danny, since nag-comment na ako, i-ano na kita. Ayan, Danny boy. Yes, ayaw ko kasing umalis doon sa chat box natin. Baka aalis ka, wala na akong kausap. O, di ba? Buti na lang, pumunta ka dito. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Miss Max. Cheryl. Oo, Day. Day Cheryl, akala ko nasab ko na pala si Danny kasi ang saya-saya ng pag-uusap namin doon kay Pink Tita. So we had real good time there and he subbed to me. That's why he's here and he was here yesterday too. So suki na tayo, Danny. Babawi din ako sa iyo. Yes, so we were at Pink Tita's house because she's in Saudi ba yun or Kuwait, and she cannot go inside the compound of her employer because they were sleeping and then she's not friends with the driver and she doesn't have a key to the gate. So we kept her company on the chat. We were talking with her and we were just having fun. I think there were just three of us there. Hello everyone from Miss Mix Kois Joe channel. Hi. Lola Mi, nanganad og live Lola Mi, oh. Sis Pinoy, humana ka? Humana ka sa imong live? Namiya baya ko diato. Thank you, Coach Jo, Miss Mix. Lola Mi, na maganda, super ganda ng tingog. Tingog, tingog, meow. Hi, Bubbly M Trip. Cheers, Max. Oh, talaga? Okay. Hey, Osorio. Oh. Hi, Doug. Welcome back. How are you? Kala. Hi, Miss Kalamion. You're excellent. That's good to hear. I'm doing fine, Osorio. How are you? So I'm just gonna sit on the floor because over there where there's a chair, the internet is so far. It's way back there. So it would not reach to where I was, or it's really not that great. That's why I'm here. Oh yeah, guys, I'm here. Isan! So, bakit ganito? I won't stay long though, maybe just an hour. It's hard to sit on the floor. So how's everybody doing today? Kois Jo is a biking channel. She goes around. He goes around showing people, where you can get good deals of surplus bikes, not just bikes, but bike parts, helmets, and, bicycling accessories. And Doug is in Canada. Calamion is in Germany. Isan Decor is in Morocco. Osorio in Tennessee in the United States. Lola Mi is in Alabama. Miss Mix in Saudi Arabia. And Dini Lifestyle is in Georgia. That's in the United States. Thank you everyone for the thumb up. You don't have to do it. If you feel like it, fine. If you don't, then it's also fine. Josel, hello Josel. So nagsaba-saba ko din masing natulog si Lola kay sabaan man jud pug ko. Okay, Kalamion, thanks. You going to bed? Sabel, what is for dinner? I think I'm gonna repeat what I had yesterday, Osorio. It's just rice and chicken again. So eventually I'm gonna fly. Thank you, Nene. Unearthing Nature. Hello from Houston, from Unearthing Nature. So in Chicago today, it's foggy. It's a little chilly. What I did so far, I took Lola to the physical therapy. For those who do not know, I'm a caregiver. So I drive my patient or my employer, Lola, to her PT, grocery shop for her, take her around to go to her dinners, take her to her doctor appointments, and all that stuff. So today we had physical therapy appointment and we just got home about 20 minutes ago. Yes, it's Pinoy. And Josel is in Manila, and Josel is a vlogger in Manila Bay, and they go around with her friends to give updates about the new, what's that, Josel? Yung sa train tracks. It's not my house, Isan. This is where I work. So, yes, it's a nice house, but this is not my house. But Newfoundland Pinoy, I remember where you are, but I bought a pair of earrings maybe three weeks ago. I cannot remember. I wore them maybe 3 times. Then I put them somewhere. I cannot remember where they are now. I mean, like no remembrance of where I put them. So I don't know. If you don't mind me asking, how much do they pay you per day? Lalami, I cannot say it here. I'm sorry, but it's very fair. Because here in Chicago, it varies where where you are and how you. Oh, wait a minute, Dini. Tama chan. Okay, hold on, Lulami. Hey, D. Up, up, up. Can you hear me? Is everybody, because Dini is not hearing me well, so I'm wondering if the others can hear me too. Ano siya? Lola Me. So there's the live-in. You be here 24 hours, and of course you know that, and then the hourly too. So the live-in, it could be. I'll just give you an example. I had a Sunday job that paid 12 per hour for 24 hours. So that is, let me see, 12 times 24. So that was 1 year ago. So that's like 288, 24 hours. But after time, over time, it became 15. So you get paid 24 hours, 15 per hour. And sometimes also you get an employer that, it's just flat rate, like just day rate. It's not counted by the hour. So it could vary from 400 a day, 300. Depends on how you negotiate. If you are doing direct caregiving, but if you go with agency, you're probably gonna take home maybe like 280, because they take away so much from your pay. So if you can get a direct employer, that is better, because you can negotiate that. Yeah, I wanna just do a W-2 for me, or yeah, do a W-2. If you want to go direct, negotiate your worth. Don't just make them determine your paycheck. Because you what you can do. If you're driving, that's a plus. And if you have nurse assistant training, that's good too. So, or a CNA, yeah, certified nursing assistant. I'm not a certified nursing assistant, so, but driving is a very additional, a very good thing to have. Hi, Ate Cafe. David Roger. Hi, David. Unearthing Nature. Oo nga, sis, Newfoundland, lalo na kulang-kulang ka sa tulog, di ba? Thank you, Ate Cafe. So yeah, So where are you in Alabama, Lola Me? Are you in the downtown proper or in the suburbs? Let me see. Dini. Yeah, because Lola Me, when I started, I was with an agency. So you can't really negotiate your rate because, of course, they would do that. So I found out that they were paying us $12 per hour, but they were actually charging the patient or the client 35 per hour. See the difference there? You do all the job, all that, you know, caregiving involves a lot of patients, a lot of, doing the dirty work. And I'm not ashamed to be a caregiver. You clean them, those that cannot clean themselves anymore. I did all that. So they take away, their fees, and they take more than what you earn. Claro, te. Sige, sige. Yeah, so when I was home, you can't take that away from people who has certain kind of mentality. Then when I came home or went home to the Philippines, yung sinasabi na ay caregiver ka lang. No, I'm not ka lang. I am a caregiver, and even the help, in the house, don't say helper lang pala ka. Helper ka lang pala. Helper ako, hindi lang helper lang ako. Helper ako. David Roger, what's going on in Oklahoma? Data unearthing, what's going on? I was looking forward to see you today, but I didn't see you when online. That's the sad reality sa mga Pinoy mentality, sis. Yes, but very nice, IJ. Yes, thank you, the neighbors channel. I mean, you have to know your worth. Everybody cannot be a manager, you know. I know how to clean toilets. I know how to cook. Things like that. Inggit sa katawan lang yung iba. Yeah. So, like there in the Philippines, when you're a farmer, they look down on you because you look dirty. Hey, if there's no farmer, are you gonna eat? You're not gonna eat anything. It involves really icky work. I had a client, let's say 6 years ago. So he would get constipated. Okay, let's just be honest with our things in our body. So he gets constipated. So what do? The person is in pain and very uncomfortable. He'll be sitting in the toilet for minutes, almost an hour, nothing happened. Then I learned to do the dirty work. It's not like I'm gonna put my hands there. I got gloves. That's what gloves are for. You put the thing, you know how to position the person, and you put the enema. Then it helps. But if something like that is not for you and you can't deal with it, then it's not for you. I was not trained to be a caregiver, but I learned my way around. Sometimes, kuuto ni mo ilang lubot. Yes, just to help them be comfortable. You're welcome. Thank you, David Roger. Oh, you had a storm. Wow. Oh, good, Dini. I'm glad that it worked. Yeah, sometimes that happens. You just restart, earlier, Lulame, when you had your premiere, I was asking because my screen was black. I can hear you singing, but my screen was black. So I restarted my gadget and then I could see. Hey, Emilia from Uruguay. Hola, amiga. Thank you for coming back. Ah, thank you, Troy. Yes. Jenny, thank you. Tama sis, daming nag-lockdown sa mga caregiver. Yeah, so Nene is also working. I don't think she works one-on-one at home, but she manages people in the caregiving department. Yeah, you're welcome. Trippings Vlog. Oh, Trippings Vlog is in Kuwait too. How's everyone doing from Emilia ALSO also, but she's from Uruguay. Akong work as caregiver in the big hospital here is in Sweden. So Nene is also a caregiver, but I think hers is more demanding than mine because she's there with other people. With mine, I can manage my own time, and I only have Lola to get along with. So, and then I don't have other caregivers that I have to deal with. The only time I have to deal with another person is when I need to take off. That's one disadvantage of working direct, because if you're with agency, when you say, oh, I'm going to take off for a week, they will find your reliever. But if you're doing it like mine, then you're responsible for finding your replacement. So you have in here, in this area here, or even in the suburbs, there's a common hush hush that you have to find a person that you can trust to replace you for a while. Let's say if you're going to the Philippines for a month, that person would not take your job away, because that happened here, that when you go away, oh, then they'll say, oh, this is nice, so I want to stay here. So they will find a way, even to the point of destroying you with your client, that they would take the loyalty from the client, that you will be replaced. When you come back, your shift will just be 2 days instead of 5 days. You'll just be thrown under the bus because they want your job. So you have to find somebody that's not like that. In the Philippines, they say yung nanonulot. Zelen, hi Zelen. So how did you do that? What do you mean, Lola? Lola me. Thanks, hugs for Lola. Yes. Yes, dementia. I had two clients that had that. And sometimes he would tell me, he would call me different names. He would even call me his wife's name. And then one time, he was upset with something, or they're very possessive at times. So, they want you to be right there. And also there are cases that they don't want you right there. They don't even want anybody there. Paula. Hi, Paula. Charisma. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I think this is your first time in my live stream. So, however you got here, thank you. No problem, Nit. Thank you. You probably had a long day. I was up until 2 a.m. Wow, David, that's a lot of cleaning. So basically, you don't have any day off, even a day with a week. It it's all up to me, Lola. Me, if I wanted to take off, I can. Like here now with Lola, I say I want to go for 5 hours, then it's okay. I say I want to go for a day or two, then I'll find somebody to replace me. I just have to plan my day off. So that's how you do it. Good night, Nick. So that's the thing with direct hire. You can manage your time. Zelen, so how are you feeling? Are you feeling better now? Tama-chan is Japanese. She takes care of cats in the park. So in Japan, people there loves cats, I guess, and they have this park that are just for cats that are out there, and she brings food and water to them. Emilia, so I've looked at most of what you have to offer at your house, Texas. Oh, good to hear, Zelen. So today when we were at the physical therapy place, on the 10th floor, that's where you get your scan, and then you get your tag that you already been screened. So Lola wanted to rest, and we were just sitting there for a while. So the security person approached me because I had my mask down. I forgot because I was talking to Lola, and I was just really having hard time breathing with the mask on, all the time that we were there. So she said, you gotta keep your mask on all the time, and you can't wait. You can't wait here. I said, we're not just waiting here. We are resting from our session. So, you know. But yeah, so I think you would like it, Lola Me, if you're, a very patient person. But we're just humans. Sometimes we can, we will forget. And I've had moments that I am not happy that I did all those things. David, a big help would be to watch my LS. David, you have an assignment now from Texas. Oh, okay, Zelen. Miss Mix. So Miss Mix is gonna retire from her uh, job in Kuwait, and she will be home soon, and she would start her own salon and her own business. No more boss. And David Roger too, I think he doesn't have a boss. He's his own boss. Yeah, I think I like my setup here, but eventually it would change because life is not permanent. Yeah, you can just try it, Lola Me, and you can have a feel about it. And then who knows? Yeah, I did not, it wasn't in my mind that I will be a caregiver when I get here. But that was the easiest thing to find when I got here, especially with Filipino people around here in Chicago. There are so many. And if you just do how to network, connect with somebody who knows other people, then it would just be like, oh, so and so knows this. Oh, there's a fill in job somewhere for a week. Then, you can have brief stints here and there until you find your own regular assignment. Oh yeah, there's no problem with the day off because you can just commit to, let's say you only want 5 days a week, then that's all you want to do, 5 days a week. If you want to be more flexible, then you can be with an agency because you don't have to find your replacement. That's for the agency to deal with, not you. And you gotta have a hard, you gotta have to start building, like, a thick skin that you won't be affected with what the patient would tell you. I've been called names. I've been told you go die. So, they're not normal anymore. I mean, normal people would even tell you bad things anyway. So, how much more, the older people who has dementia. So, you just let it go. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you are tempted to talk back. I had one person that would just accuse me of different things, that I stole this, I stole that. So yeah, that's something that would happen, in a job where you work for people in their homes and even in the facility. I had an experience with a lady that she she had a paper bag, and she remembered she had $5 there. And then she was talking on the phone to her son, I think. And she said, you know what? My $5 disappear. And that only happened when this new person came. I was like, oh, that is me, new person. So what? I stole her $5. So, you can't prevent to be accused of doing this or that, but just make sure that you cover your bases too. Yeah. Oh, you have a boss. Okay, okay. So David has a boss. Uh, oh, here's another experience. This is about food. So I started with a job for the weekend. Just a Sunday one. So she said, it started off really nicely. She said, ah, okay, Zelen. Okay, you need your rest so you can recuperate fast. Thank you for coming by. So she said, oh, you can eat whatever you like. So the refrigerator was like fighting. You have to push it because it's just so packed. But a lot of the food in there are expired. Okay. So this is, and then she said, yeah, you can eat whatever you like there. Okay, that morning will be the end of my shift. So it would end around 10. And normal what? So how did I handle the $5? So I know where she put it. and I know where the paper bag was. So, I just kind of sheepishly, got the bag and I said, "Is this the $5 that you're looking for?" What did I say normal, David? Okay, I'm gonna finish the burger story. So now I have a name over at that house too. So the daughter and I jokingly uh she calls me the hamburglar. The hamburglar, not the hamburger, but hamburglar. Because it started like this. Her mom said, "Okay, you can eat whatever you like there." So I was like, "Yeah, I can eat whatever I like." So that morning, sabar diha, Danny Boy. Paminaw diha. Makinig ka. So, ayun. So, the lady, the patient, put out ground beef to thaw. Okay? So, it was sitting there. And then when I got to the kitchen, "Hi, cool mom. Hi, Mitts." So I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get like just a handful." So I made burger. And then when she finished her breakfast, she came by me at the kitchen because it's like over there, that's where she eats, and then here is the kitchen, and then you walk to the living room. Then uh she said, "Have you eaten?" I said, "Yeah." And then she said, "So what did you have?" I said, "I had a burger." She said, "Oh, a burger. Where'd you get your burger?" So I said, "I got it from your beef right there. Your ground beef. I just got a handful and I made a burger." And then she said, "Okay." So I didn't think much about it. The burger was good. It was morning and I was hungry. And then, so I left because my shift ended that day around 10. So I left, went home. I got a call from my friend who started me with a job there. And she said, "Die." Okay, die, David, die. When you said die, DAI or DAY, it means like, "Hey, girl." Okay, she said, "Hey, Di, you can't come back here anymore." I was like, "What? What did I do?" She said, Lola is so mad at you. She said, "You ate her food." I said, "What food?" She said, "You ate all the meat, all the ground beef that she put out." I was like, "Oh, what?" Yeah. Yeah, girl, in thy girl. So that's what happened. She said that you ate all the meat. I said, "Oh my God, that's like the size of the meat was like this. It was a lot." And then I just took, imagine a burger patty is very, maybe just not even a fistful because I don't like too much meat. So it was just really thin. Okay, but I got lucky because the other lady who filled in for Saturday, she burned the bagel. Okay, so there's now the hamburger eater or the meat eater and the bagel burner. So my friend said, "Okay," she told the lady, "I'm just tired of looking for people because you are so picky and you can't get along with everybody here. So now I have to look for another person because you don't like IJ, you don't like what's her name." So now she said, "You better choose the hamburglar or the bagel burner." Okay, the lady said, "I'll take the hamburglar." So here we go. IJ is back, and then I lasted about, I think, more than 2 years there. So when I got back, she already has animosity towards me, because she started that in her head that I'm just, like I said, "I'm not an elephant, that I would eat that much." But when people are not right in the head anymore, especially with people with dementia, there's certain things that would be just there. You cannot erase that, even if you explain to them that that's not what happened. No, they have their own reality about how things happen. So, yeah. So, because the mistake of the lady that burned her bagel, she showed it to her, knowing that this lady, it just takes like a little thing that would just really make her mad. So, so now I'm back, and then she's mad at me, because I have to give her shots too for for her insulin. And they should be like, "Why are you doing this to me?" I said, "I'm just following order." "You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. It hurts so much." And I would be like so dramatic. "Joyce, if I could just take it for you, I would do it for you." Chatting. so, so that's a, but that didn't work. There are days that it would just be okay. "Hi, Shella." So then, so then I heard her son called from another country, and it was just the lady and myself that day. So I was in the kitchen and she's over there. I can hear what she would be talking over the phone. She said, "Oh yeah, Miriam is not here. And this one, me. And this one, I don't like her. I just don't like her." So that's what she said. So I was feeling hot. I was like, "What did I do to you? Why are you so mad at me?" So I said, "Just wait till you get off your phone." And I was feeling warm, like, "What did I do to you?" And yeah, she said, "I don't like this one." I said, "Okay, just wait." And then, she came by, and I said, "So what did I do to you? What did I do that you're so mad at me? If my presence is bothering you so much, I would just leave." Oh, di ba, madrama then. I would just leave, because I don't want to be with somebody, that my presence would just make you mad, make you miserable. So I'll just go. And then she said, "So this is not about the burger, huh?" Then she said, "You sat on my pillow." Huh? I said, she said, "You sat on my pillow." I said, "When?" She said, "Yesterday, you sat on my pillow." And I said, so I said, "When did I do that?" She said, "When you give me you give me my shot on my arm." I said, "Okay, wait. If I sat on your pillow, you were lying in bed while I was giving you the shot. So that means I was sitting on your face too because you were lying there." Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, no. So I was like, "Okay, so what should we do?" She said, "Don't sit on my pillow." I said, "Okay, I'm not going to sit on your pillow." And then, so she left the kitchen. So she left. Yeah, yeah. They do make stories because I did not do that. I mean, I'm from the boondocks, but I do not sit on people's pillow. But that's what she said that I did. Maybe she saw somebody did that, and she's already mad at me about the meat. So now I'm always the bad person. And then next, her daughter has this tendency to just arrange things. And that's one thing that you have to remember when you're taking care of elderly people. Leave their things alone. It doesn't matter if it looks messy to you. That's order. for them, because they know where things are. For example, like they want their cereal bowl here, they want their plates here, and even if it's messy to you, but that's where they are familiar with. So leave it be. Don't try to tidy the place, because that's what they are used to. So her daughter would move her lotion here and put it somewhere in the bathroom and put it there. So now the lady can't find it. So I was driving her to the store one day. That's the happiest time of her life, when she goes to the store. So she would befriend me because I drive her to the store. Happy, happy. She would talk about things, where they were, what her husband bought her when he was still alive. So we were chummy chummy when I take her to the store. And then she said, um, did you see my lotion? I said, all right, here we go again. But I've been warned already that she's looking for her lotion. And so I said, what's the name of your lotion? And she said, I don't know. I said, well, I don't know, because if you can't tell me what's the name, then I can't help you find it. And then so we just left it like that. And then my friend said, just remember, you're the suspect. So ako na naman. So I was a suspect. And she said, the statement was, nothing disappeared from that place until I came along. So I'm just Dennis the Menace. And yeah, I'm always the suspect. Mukhang magnanakaw. So ayun. And so I'm only there Sunday, so they get all that trouble settled. They found the stupid lotion bottle. Okay, now weekend came and another trip to the store. Oh, happy, happy. And she said, you know what? And then I said, what? I already know. She said, I found the lotion. I said, okay, that's good. Ano? Oh, so sabi-sabi ko, what? Pero alam na nakita na nga. And then next, the diamond ring. Hi.
Hi.
Was I too noisy?
No.
Talking to my friends.
Oh.
Huh?
I just walk a little bit here. Maybe I have something to make potato chips or something.
Hi, my elves. So, yon. So, diamond ring na naman. Para talagang ako yung parang mamalas-malasin ka kung ako na naman yung kasama niya na nagpunta sa Costco. Then they said, did you see her wearing the ring? Patay, ngayon, diamond ring na naman. Ang laki pa naman ng diamond ring. Parang, ka talaga, himatayin ka pag tamaan ka nun. Parang isang buong almond. Yun, ang laki. Oh, si Lola, wala yun. Si Lola, yan. Hindi, ito, mabait ito siya. Tapos, ayun, wala na naman. Hindi, no, it's not Lola. It's my previous job na nakakatawa, nakakalungkot. Pero naawa din ako yung kay Lola na yun kasi nga, hindi na siya tama sa isip. Maldita siya. Pero may kabaitan din naman na binibigyan ka ng hotdog na expired. Oh, di ba? Sabi niya, I have food here. Here, eat. Eat whatever you like. Oh, here, eat as much as you can. As much as you want. Sabi ko, okay, tingnan natin to. Ay, pagtingin ko, anong year ako doon? 2019. The hot dog's date is 2015. Ah, di ka nalason. 2015. Bibigay niya yung hindi na niya kailangan para malinis yung refrigerator. Hi, Kabi! Kadaghan ang dahilan. Oo nga, Metal, no? Yung pag, ano ka, pagbintangan ka, nako. Truly, just staying via computer, taking advantage of the good rain yesterday. I'm taking care of the new never-ending weeds. Go, go, tita, with your gardening. Okay, and Shella in Italy, she also did caregiving. So she's also saying that she had experienced the same, although binigay na daw sa kanya. Yeah. No, I didn't. So I learned my lesson after the burger. I never, I brought my own food. Yeah, I brought my own food. But what's funny was, so I brought this bag of, what you get from the grocery store? Like the fried chicken already. I love honey wings. So I bought this bag of honey wings because that would last me from Sunday to Monday. So I was in the kitchen. Ano daw? Hi, Mildred! Okay, Koisyo, thanks so much. Sinisip po na ako sa kakadaldal. Harang pamor. Thank you. So ngayon, sa dami niyang pagkain, she has so much food. A huge refrigerator, bigger than Lola's refrigerator. Probably like that. Is huge and is so long. I mean, so tall. It's so packed, you have to find a place to put your groceries there. And then there's another one at the back, a freezer. So she saw my food. And she gotta eat my food too. She said, "Oh, this is good." And I said, "That is, be careful with that because that's salty." And she said, "How do you know?" I said, "Because that's my food you're eating." And then she didn't believe that that's my food. So she told her daughter. She said, and it's funny how they would try to whisper, but you're just in the next room, and then she'll say, "She said that that's her chicken. Is that her chicken?" Hi, Blinker Eye. Hello. Blinker Eye, how are you? So yun, Gache. Hi, Gache. Sino si Gache? Leader ng kapitan. O, di ba? Parang, saan na ba kaya ako lulugar dito? Ngayon, naging, sabi ko, I have to keep it secret. Hindi ko na ilalagay-lagay doon sa kusina. Kasi parang, bakit pa ito siya? Nakikita kahit nilalagay ko na talaga doon sa pinakasulok, makikita pa rin. So sabi ko, hindi na lang ako dadala ng mga yung ilalagay-lagay pa sa mga freezer na yan. Kaya natuto na din ako doon na lang sa quarter namin na nilalagay ko yung pagkain. Kasi pinag-iinitan din niya sa dami pang pagkain doon. Pambihira. So yan, mga experiences. But I had the first one that I stayed on for 3.5 years. It started really nice and we became like family. Until he died, I was with him. And then the next, I learned to cut a guy's hair, from that person because he was willing to be my guinea pig. So I practiced cutting his hair. So his daughter bought me the pair of scissors and all that stuff. Hi, Alex! Kumusta? Yes, Blinker Eye. Yeah, meet with other people there. These are nice people. Blinker Eye. I have not seen you in a long time, Blinker Eye. What's going on with you? Sige, Dai Shira, thank you so much. Yung si Lolo, pinagpraktisan ko yung buhok niya. So, natuto ako after that. So, he was able to save 3 years worth of barber money because I've been doing his hair. Then, the time came that, he departed this earth. Then I have to move on. So, the next client was another gentleman. He was like the best client. Hindi nag-uutos. Yes, nice place. Lola's Place, Arex. Saan nga kita? I'm not sure where, but somewhere out there. So, thank you for coming by, Blinker. Maybe kay ano. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're here, so thank you. Yeah, expired. Yeah, he expired. Gotcha. Gotcha. Who is Gotcha? Shelo? Sa'yo to? Those who are carrying their ninja, if I don't recognize you in your main channel, so don't be hurt. Make yourself known so I could address you properly. Thank you. Ako, may amo, hindi ako Blinker Eye. So if you need more WH, then you have to do live stream. That's what a lot of us here did. Yan, sinisipo na ako sa kakadaldal. Ano pa? Shallow. Yeah, so it's fun to be a caregiver. And also at times, families could be a little difficult. They would demand more from you, apart from what you just, apart from your functions. But we Filipinos are good in dealing with things. We don't break right away. So that's a big plus for Filipinos, or most of the Filipinos. Hard, but ang cute mo. Ang cute. Anyway, Baliling Strikes, andito na naman tayo. So, I learned my way around. wala pa tayong smartphone noon. Nagbabas ako dati. Tapos, yun bang dinadala pa din yung attitude from the Philippines na parang mahihiya talaga ako na magpara ng bus noon na yung sabing para tapos titingnan ka ng mga tao. So, sinabi ko sa driver sa bus na I'm getting off at 112th Street. So I was assuming that it was a lady driver. She would also stop at 112th Street. Bye-bye, ganun na. Sabi ko, binabasa ko yung mga pangalan ng mga bus stop. Naging 123rd Street na. Sabi ko, I'm getting off at 112th Street. Sabi niya, I saw the way back there. I said, oh my God. So, ang layo na nung thank you, Mildred. So, ang layo. So, it was far away. So I learned that day, you take care of yourself. You don't rely on people dropping you off there because they don't think about you. A lot of people don't care about where you get off. You ding the thing when you're there. So I had my, parang maiiyak talaga ako nung araw na yun. Kasi ang bigat-bigat pa naman yung dala ko. Kasi ewan ko ba ba't nagdala naman ako ng garapon ng carrot juice. Parang luka-luka. Tapos suburbs, yung parang barangay sa atin na hindi, wala sa ano. Parang mumu si Lolo. Naglalakad kasi yan doon sa likod. Naglalakad siya. She's doing her 30-minute walk a day. So she's going around the living room. So then, bumaba na ako. Imagine 112. Tapos doon ako sa 123rd. Di ang layo na, ilang blocks na kaya yung lalakarin. And hindi katulad sa atin na may mga padyak. Wala. Hi, RNF. Thank you for coming. RNF is an inventor. So if you want to order like a coconut grinder, there, go check his channel. He has a store also at Shopee. So yun, binaybay ko yun. So, natatakot talaga ako. Baka makidnap ako dito kasi wala masyadong tao ba. Pero dumating din naman ako doon sa assignment ko. It was just a relieving assignment. So it was not a regular job. I was just filling in for somebody. There, when I got there, wow, the lady, she just had a stroke, and she's tall. My God, she's tall. And just imagine a person that just had a stroke. So she was weak. And I did not have a proper training on how to deal with person who was lying in bed and wanted to go to the bathroom. So now here's this bedpan. That's my first time to see what bedpan looks like. What? Huh? What do you mean by Mac anthem? You're in the wrong place, Happy Pepe. RNF. Kumusta po? So here's Happy Pepe from Florida. Should I continue my story or that's enough for the day? Ayan na naman siya. Tingnan niyo. Nakatulog ako. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what Mac is. You're buying a Mac? How long has it been since you started? Nan?
Oh, I don't know. I forgot to look, but I'm gonna do it by. Times, and I wrote it 4:44.
You can be my co-driver. No, I can't because I can't. I won't pass the CDL test. But your shop is inside. Is in a shade or shed. Yeah. So Lola is actually very natural in making. Did you hear about the my unboxing of the charger? So that was just one take. Two. Yeah, I think two. So she's very good at that, and she's very supportive with my YouTube channel. Sometimes I would be listening to Happy Pappy when he's doing live, and then I would tell Happy Pappy, "Can you say hello, Lola?" So while she's eating there, Happy Pappy would just say, "Hi, Lola," and then she would also say, "Oh, hi." So she thought, and then I said, "No, no, no, they can't hear you, but we can hear them." Yeah, hi Nancy. So Lola's name is Nancy. So it's fun, Lola is fun to be with. And she's very adventurous with food. She would try my Filipino dish, and her kids also, they are nice. So it's nice. They are nice and it's nice. Yeah. So, I prayed when before I started a job, in the caregiving. I prayed that I would, find somebody, to work for that's not mean, and, that I can get along with. So far, I've been blessed with really good employers. Oh, sige, sige, miss. Thank you so much. Agoy, ni imong boss, oy, samukan. But anyway, I think I've talked enough. Nance, should I stop talking now?
No.
She said no.
I don't know what you're saying, but as long as you understand it.
She said, I don't know what you're talking about, but as long as you understand it, that's fine. O gani, miss, carrot juice, loy, kayo ko atong adlaw.
I'm glad you recognize Josh today. I thought I did not recognize. Now I've gotten some, it's too far away.
Yeah. So she's talking about the plumber. Because as we were getting in the garage, I honked my horn because I saw the plumber park over there. He's working somewhere in the building. And so that's what she's saying, that she's glad I recognize the plumber. Yeah. Hey, Northwoods. Yeah, Lola is fun, really fun. But she has her moments too, but it doesn't last long. It's understandable with elderly people who are dealing with forgetfulness and they get really frustrated. I mean, we are humans, and the younger people should adjust to, the elderly forgetfulness and their behavioral problem at times. I got bad behavior too. Yeah, she's nice to me, Shelva. Okay, Northwoods, what's going on with you? Hi, Maria. So, David Roger, what would you do in your senior years? Do you have kids that would take care of you, or are you planning to be in a retirement place? Because that's a very common thing here in the United States. In the Philippines, we take care of our elderly. So Lola, her kids could not do it, hands on. So here comes IJ. And you also, Happy Puppy, what's your plan in the future? Yeah, we have our way to to express our, yeah. Si punon mang yupog ko permi ano, myths. So sometimes I can feel that, she's not in a good mood. So I'll just go somewhere else and then she'll get over it. Then we're okay. I have no clue. If I don't think about it, it doesn't matter. Hey, Abby. Well, but you have to consider. I don't know your age though, so I'm just interested because that's like the trend, or that's your norm, or general, almost general thing that Americans do, that you go to retirement places or you go to assisted living. Thank you, Mildred. I'm doing fine, Abby. How are you? I'm just gonna wait when Lola is done with her walking. Then I'm gonna hit the streets. Hello, everyone from Filipina in Newfoundland. Maria, that's admirable about Filipinos when it comes to elderly care. We take good care of our immediate family instead of sending them to the retirement center. That's right, Maria. And part of that, because in the Philippines, we don't have facilities really for them to go. And plus, it's just in our culture that we take care of our elderly. And we don't have the money, or in my family, we took care of our grandfather because there's nowhere to go. Plus, it's a given that we do that to our parents. But here, a lot of people, like the kids, they're busy with their business, they live in other states, and sometimes there's chaos in their relationship. So nobody wants to deal with mama or dad or like that. Rico, hey. Yes, bird. Here comes the bird. And the care is just also good when it's family. Hello, Shaz. I have noticed that we as caregivers, we we stretch our patience when it comes to them. But I've observed the family or the kids, they can't handle the change in their mom or their dad. So I've experienced a shouting match, not with Lola, and they're just very impatient with their parents. But then if you think about it, you were a kid, when you were a baby, how much patience did your mother or your parents invest on you, like, here you're sick, it's just not right. But at times they don't get that you don't do that to your parents just because they're not that competent anymore. Nearly 63, fixing to have to deal with my mom, and she's almost 83. See, David, you can relate to this because yeah, what are that you are the child, and your mother now is gonna be, is she in a retirement place or is she still independent? Yes, that's right, Bird. Shaz, how are you? Kuya Papi, my dad was in a rehab center when he passed, as he had been in the hospital at home. Okay. Yeah, my mother, my aunt took care of my grandfather, and also us, the cousins. We also, or the grandkids, we did, because my mother was a widow then. So my grandpa was with us. So I remember he loved mangoes. Ang ganda naman ni host. Salamat. IJ Isabel. Yeah, I agree with you, sis. I have worked in the medical field before when I was still living in California. I took care of an elderly woman who was totally abandoned by her kids. Yeah, that's really sad, right? Uh, because it's like this. It's unavoidable that you might have a rift with your mom or your dad, but when it comes to the time that they needed care, it is just right with God also to just make amends and set that aside, because now this is your last chance to handle that area that they need care. And the one before Lola, he did not have kids, and his estate and his medical care and everything was entrusted to a trustee who was really nice to us. But you know what happened? His money and everything, he changed it before, he just went, his memory just went away. He changed it to his nephew, the only nephew. I never saw that person. I never heard that he called. But in the end, he got his millions. Never called the trustee, never thanked her, nothing. So Heidi. Oh, Heidi is also another caregiver. She takes care of a lady there in Manila. Cats. My nana is 79, makulit na pero still able pa. That's very good, Cats. And she's in the Philippines. Hey, Papa J. Living at home with her husband when he's at home. Oh, dear. Nah, that's questionable. Oo nga. Oh, Day, galing kami doon sa ano kasi. Galing kami sa PT. Medical field, is that like MASH on TV? Heh. I like that show, MASH. Thanks, Day. Rico, you're welcome. Papa J Vlogs. Papa J Vlogs is a carpenter or mason. I think he's a mason or all around. Yes, now mom is in Pinas na, but when she was here she is Donya, ako driver and the babysitter. O, diba? So it's time. So I'm feeling guilty nga kasi my mother is still in the Philippines, but my brother is there. So I talked to my brother who's living with my mom because sometimes my mom is getting up in age to about 78. So she's not what she used to, like her patience is not the same. Plus she had an accident that changed some of her demeanor. So, I just told my brother, if she doesn't want to eat at the same time you want to eat, just let her be. She knows when she's hungry. As long as there's food in the house, let her have her whatever she wants to do with herself. My brother said, I don't like it that she's not eating, which, he has a point too. But, she's not senile that she can't feel when she's hungry. So let her be. You're welcome, Papa J. Now only nephew and nieces live with my mom because my sister passed away. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Kat. So is she your only sister? So Heidi, have you been a caregiver for a long time now? Yeah, yeah. You were the one born in 1940 maybe. Yeah. So Abby, how's your baby? Abby, baby. How's your baby, Abby? Oh wow, cats. Well, now you have more sisters now on in YouTube. You know when I was born. Yeah. You were born in what? I don't know. You were born in the past. Okay. It's 5:09 and it's probably time for you guys to also prepare dinner. So thank you so much for listening and for contributing to our conversation. This is a very important subject because if we still have parents, then we have to deal with the fact that we have to take care of them. So those who do not have children, you figure out what you want to do. You'll be hauled away by the state or whatever. Yeah, you look like an octopus. I asked my mom to come back here with me. Ayaw na jud kay wala ko na ikamarites. Agoy, unsaon na lang. Yeah, that's what my mother said to I don't wanna go there. I said maybe you just come to visit. But Day Filipina, si Filipina then she's in a department that works to help elderly people. Questionable. I'm oldest of five, the black sheep and the irresponsible one. And my sisters think that this is my cross to bear. David Roger, you are so right. You know, at times that happens that the one who they think like they would brand you as the black sheep will end up to be the one who has the most compassion towards the parent. That happened with my dad because he was like branded by the sisters like, oh, you're this and you're that, and the dad and my grandfather always had to go against him, and he's in favor of the aunts and everybody. But when the time came that he needed care, my dad took him to our house, and that's where he died. My father took care of him, and the sisters nowhere to be found. They don't come. They just came when it's time to bury him. And usually, the one who's supposed to be like the favorite, it's hard to find them to take care of the person or the parent. So go figure. So so Happy Peppy, you don't have kids. So what is your plan? So how are you gonna deal with it? Because it seems like the traditional way, your kids would help you out. Wait to see what they have coming. Ha! Cover your bases, David. A lot of family members are like that. They only show up to see what they get. Mm, yeah. My grandfather on their side, He didn't wait until, he's really weak and all. He divided the properties to his children, equally, because he said, I don't want any conflict later when I'm gone with the paperwork and stuff. So it has to be divided now. And he left one portion for him. It's like coconut plantation. Now, it's not a big property, but then it generate a low income. Okay, okay, Kat. Thank you. Mag-i-end na din ako because it's also time for me to fix dinner soon. But here in America, it's more complicated, usually in most families, because of a lot of wealth and nobody want to take care of the um, the parent. But for those who are good to their parents, then they will be blessed. That's what it says in the Bible. So I believe in that because our parents are, the ones who were the vehicles for us to be here. So it's just fair to take care of them too. People are not perfect. We don't get perfect parents. I personally have no plans yet. Maybe I will be married again. Oh, I've already paid for all. That's a start. They have problems then because mom's husband. What? Are you serious, David? When my mother became a widow, I know she's not gonna get married again, but I said, "Are you gonna? Are you gonna?" Because she was just in her 50s, and I said, "Are you gonna get married again?" She said, "No way. I've had one, and that's enough. I don't want to deal with another person." So that was it.
Does my TV work now?
In your bedroom? Yeah,
Good, thank you.
yeah. If it doesn't, then you holler. I'll come and take care of it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God, it's so dusty here. See, I need to dust. Oh, okay, then it worked then. So lock in the price back then. It's probably doubled now, Happy Puppy, huh? Unearthing nature, you're so quiet. Are you still there? Well, I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye because it's time for me to fix dinner. So for cremation, $900? It's the opposite in the Philippines. It's cheaper to bury somebody than to cremate the body. Okay, wow. That's nice. So what does she plant? Vegetables? Mm. Well, I gotta go, people. Thank you so much for your time and hope to catch up later. Okay? Bye. Have a good evening. Enjoy your dinner. Good morning, Philippines. How do I end this? Bye, David. Boy, there are two Davids now. David Roger and Happy Pappy David. Okay? Bye. Bye, everybody.